Welcome back everyone to viralstocks.io. Guys, if there is two things for certain right now in this market, one, there is absolutely a ton of opportunities to make a lot of money in a very quick amount of time, and two is that meme season is back. Guys, we have two meme stocks to cover in today's video that we have made a lot of money on in the past, and I think there is still a tremendous opportunity coming up here in the future. One of these stocks, this is no exaggeration, is the #1 shorted stock in the entire stock market and could have a pretty massive short squeeze coming up here, and just had a major dip due to one big announcement. Guys, we do have a lot to talk about in today's video, and I'm very excited to share with you guys that stock. But first, you guys know the drill. Here on viralstocks.io, our goal is to share with you guys short-term high probability trading opportunities, right? We're on this YouTube channel. We have our website going where we write you guys articles, we create videos, and try to share with you guys short-term high probability trading opportunities. But if you guys want to take that even a step further, for over 5 years, we have been providing a completely free service to our investors, and that service is completely free stock alerts, right? So we do it on YouTube, we do it on our website, but the most important stuff, the biggest stuff that we offer is our completely free stock alerts. Guys, we do have some alerts coming up this week, possibly even one tomorrow. Now, I just want to highlight real quick that we've been able to hit some absolutely massive winners with our alerts. I'm talking anywhere from 20 to 30 to 40 to 50% gains. Even one stock just 2 weeks ago, I believe, all the way up 180% gains, literally in the first probably 10 minutes of market opening. So absolutely massive opportunities that we are providing for our investors. Now, obviously, this is not financial advice whatsoever. None of the stocks that we are sharing are buy or sell recommendations. They are just opportunities that we are sharing with you guys, that we want you to do your research, get in if you want, or don't get in, completely up to you. But just so you know, we have hit some absolutely huge winners, and we have some alerts coming up this week, possibly even as soon as tomorrow if price action meets our screener. But if you guys want to be a part of that community and get these completely free stock alerts, make sure and head to viralstocks.io/sign up. Click the link in the description as well, or it will also be pinned in the first comment below, where you guys can sign up with your email to viralstocks.io and receive our completely free NASDAQ and NYSE stock alerts. Now, to take that even a step further, after that, you will be guided to this page where you can download our free penny stock ebook, which, by the way, make sure and read this ebook so you are able to see what we look for as far as catalyst goes, as far as price action goes, and as far as how we set up our screener to figure out how to find these penny stocks, right? But even more important than that, this page will allow you to enter in your phone number to get our stock alerts, right? The phone number is a much better way. It is much easier, faster, and ultimately way more reliable than email. So make sure and do that. I don't want you guys to miss out on any of these opportunities because the email went to your spam folder, right? So make sure and do that. Head to viralstocks.io, get signed up for these completely free stock alerts. Like I mentioned, it's completely free. So if you hate it, you can literally just press cancel anytime. Obviously, we don't care. We're not getting paid for it at all, but there are completely free stock alerts to you guys. But moving on here, I want to talk about two stocks in today's video. And the first stock I want to start with is Mullen Automotive. We're going to get to that #1 shorted stock in the market here very soon. It is not Mullen, but Mullen had some very big news today that is very bad news, you could say. But as we can see, it isn't having a big effect on the stock price whatsoever. So ultimately, what happened with Mullen was a short report was issued. So we can see here from Hindenburg Research, Mullen Automotive, yet another fast-talking EV hustle. You can pretty much scroll down this entire article, read it if you would like. I'm not going to read this to you or bore you with it. They pull up a lot of stuff from the past and ultimately just pull out anything and everything negative they possibly can for Mullen Automotive. I mean, it is a short report. What do you expect, right? But what I want to really highlight here is the author of this article, right? Which is Hindenburg Research. Whoever it is specifically, I don't know. But Hindenburg Research created this article. And what you must know about them, if you would actually read the disclaimers on here, is that they do have a short position in Mullen stock, right? They have a short position. So just think about it. Are they going to come out with an article? I mean, one, we would assume they have had this short position for a while now. I mean, I could look it up and find it out. But assuming they've had this for a while now, they're down a lot on on this short position as Mullen Automotive has run up massively just over the last couple of months, right? But regardless, they're down quite a bit there. But regardless, are they going to write a positive article on Mullen, even if Mullen is making significant progress and is doing extremely well and is really transforming their company, right? Are we going to see a great article coming out from this company that's shorting them? Oh, here's Mullen. They're doing absolutely amazing. I'm going to put a $15 price target on this stock. I mean, that is not going to happen, right? Obviously, this company has an aim of bias there, right? They want this stock to ultimately go down, so they're writing an article that is extremely bearish to ultimately help their short position. Truly, how can you blame them, right? If I had a short position, I would not be, you wouldn't be pumping up Mullen stock if you had such a big influence like Hindenburg Research would, right? So that's just kind of an important way to look at it. You want to understand the author and also the bias behind it, right? For Mullen, I really see it offering two opportunities, right? One is a short squeeze opportunity, and two is the possibility to be a decent long-term investment if they can reach a lot of their goals that they are talking about, right? And as we can see, if we move on here to some of their highlights, you can see, I mean, they're already on track to deliver their first EV cargo fleet vehicles in Q2 2022. They have high-performance versions of the Mullen 5 EV coming out in late summer 2022. We know they have a lot of patents, many different countries, successful completion of EV market study, string of key partnerships. I mean, many things coming out that are very positive moving forward here with Mullen stock. Now, I'm not going to say this company's perfect, right? You can read this short report, and of course, a lot of it is factual, and there's a lot of things that are to worry about Mullen stock for the long term. I mean, two simple things, right? They have rough financials. They are getting better, like we're going to look at, but also, I mean, their main key vehicle, I don't believe is coming out till 2024 or 2025. That is a decent bit away, right? So as soon as the hype settles, if it settles with Mullen stock, there's going to be a lot of downtime before we get any major catalyst, right? But even beyond that, in the short term here, there's a lot more possibility as they continue to come out with PRs, press releases that are very good. As soon as we see the Q2 deliveries being delivered, those are going to be awesome as well. We also know that the CEO has already said a major Fortune 500 company has invested. They also have upgraded their cash position from literally, I think, $400 some now up to $65 million. They are expected to report. So truly, the company is getting better and better, fundamentally speaking, right? There's no doubt they're America made. They have a nice vehicle. I say it's Lamborghini Urus inspired. But there's really no doubt about it. They have a nice vehicle, and they're starting to transform the company here, right? I mean, they are, right? Is there still some rough things going on with Mullen Automotive? Of course. So maybe this isn't a stock you want to hold for the long term if you want that truly found fundamental play. Nevertheless, that doesn't mean there isn't a boatload of money to make on Mullen Automotive, and we have already done it on this channel as we've rode this stock from 80 cents all the way up to over $4. And obviously, like I have mentioned, have taken profits along the way multiple times. Here on this channel, we preach short-term investing, high probability trading opportunities in a very short amount of time, right? Get in, get out, get moving. We don't care that Mullen has dropped 40%, right? We've already taken profits, right? So that's just kind of what I like to preach here. There's many other channels and different things you can go to if you want to find the next dividend stock or the next long-term investment. You never want to look at it. You just want to buy, the S&P 500 index and invest in it for life. Many other channels for that, right? Short-term, high-probability trading opportunities is what we do on this channel. And if you guys want to get our stock alerts for some of those short-term, high-probability trading opportunities, you know exactly what to do. Make sure and enter in your email and your phone number in the link in the description, pin in the first comments, or viralstocks.io. But anyways, guys, let's get into the number one shorted stock in the entire stock market at this moment. Obviously, this could change at any time, but that is ticker symbol GFAI. Now, a lot of you guys on this channel have been making an absolute killing on a GFAI. We actually got a message saying that someone, or a comment, I should say, up over 190% on GFAI. So shout out to you. I hope you were smart and definitely were taking profits along the way, as obviously GFAI has dropped quite substantially now. But that is due to one reason only, right? We could see it fell off the cliff. So obviously something happened. They don't just fall like this unless there's not a piece of news or something, right? And so let's take a look at what that piece of news was. That was this right here. Guardforce AI announces pricing of $10 million registered direct offering. They had an offering. Obviously, offerings are bearish for the stock price, right? So obviously they fell off a cliff, but nevertheless, it represents a couple opportunities here, right? Which, we can see it fell off this cliff pretty hard, but understand that every reaction in the market, whether it's good or bad, is an overreaction, right? So understanding that this reaction is an overreaction, you can presumably assume that the stock is probably going to go back up at least a little bit here, possibly even back up to these normal-ish levels for the time, if you will, around that $1.60 level, right? You could assume that it could get up to those levels. That would be an immediately great opportunity. We can see the stock is already up over 3% in the after hours. It is going to bounce back up, right? So my suggestion, if you will, could be possibly to, not financial advice, of course, but to wait until the direct offering is complete, get in, ride a little bit, a wave up, take profits, run, move on to the next play, right? But this stock also represents a great opportunity for a short squeeze here in the, relatively near future. And that is because it is still the #1 most shorted stock according to Fintel. And this has not changed in over a week. Now, I want to mention, yes, this is the #1 most shorted stock in the market, right? So great short squeeze opportunity, but there's many things that play into a short squeeze, right? Price action, the options chain, all kinds of things. But what really helps is when you have a great fundamentally sound company, and that is exactly what this company is. They are fundamentally sound, and I'm scrolling down, showing you guys all these articles right now, showing you guys the improvement that this company is making, all of the press releases they have been releasing, the expansion, the acquisitions, most importantly, their revenue. This company is undervalued. There's really no doubt about it. When we take a look, we can see net revenue of $33 to $35 million. Now, I will say a bearish part of this is that is a decrease of 9.3% from 2020. But if we take a look at the positive part of this, that means they've been over $30 to $40 million in revenue for over 2 years now. They're now expecting $55 to $60 million coming in 2022. And if we jump back, we can see their market cap is sitting at under $50 million right now. So you could definitely say that this company is significantly undervalued based off their price to sales ratio, right? Which would be their revenue calculated in there. So keep an eye on GFAI. I do think it is a potential short squeeze opportunity as well as a decent long-term investment. And we can see that analysts think the same. Analysts have a price target upwards of $2 per share for this stock, which is up 75% from where the stock sits right now. And we can see this analyst who's making this price target, 75% success rate, average return of over 40%. That is absolutely massive. Now, I'll wrap this video up talking about 2 more stocks. I just want to show you some cool things that happen in the market that you're able to capitalize on these opportunities. One is ticker symbol ADN. So if we see what happened with this massive 80% pump, well, they have a big name here, right? In a big agreement, if you will. Advent Technologies and Hyundai Motor Company enter into technology assessment, sales, and development agreement. So that is absolutely great. Big company news like that and press releases definitely make these stocks shoot up extremely quickly. Now, the second one I'll show you here is ticker symbol TUFN, Tuffin Software Technologies, right? So this company is up 43%, and we can see that was based off of this cybersecurity company, Tuffin, acquired by Turn River Capital for $570 million. So that is absolutely great. We love to see those kind of things in the market. We can see, and this usually always happens, right? Acquiring for $13 per share in cash, right? We immediately saw this stock jump up, run up to pretty much 44% rate to about that price of where it's being acquired at about $13 per share. So if investors were in this stock, great opportunity to capitalize and made a ton of money there, right? Like I said, about 50%, which really is a great opportunity. But the important part I want to highlight here as I end the video is cybersecurity. We talked about it yesterday. We've been talking about it for a while with ticker symbol GFAI, but GFAI and cybersecurity stocks in general are going to be big here moving forward into the future. And that just has everything to do with what's going on in Russia and Ukraine and everything. And cybersecurity is just a big industry. So being able to capitalize on some of the penny stocks within that industry could be very fruitful coming up here in the near future. But anyways, guys, that is all I have for you in today's video. Make sure you are signed up to viralstocks.io so you get our stock alerts. Like I said, maybe not, allegedly, supposedly, who knows, we could be having a stock alert come out as soon as tomorrow. So I will see you all tomorrow and in the next video.